Greetings, I'm MegaHarv, and welcome back to Mother 2 Deluxe. I spoke to this nice gentleman and he sold me some croissants and some calorie blocks so I can make it to the next town. And, incidentally, pizza's ready! Hello, Mac Pizza Delivery. Here's your pizza pie, sir. That'll be $600. You have the money, don't you? Why, yes I do. Thank you very much. Yes, I ordered a large pizza on my way to that dungeon, and I managed to get through the dungeon without having to have the order cancelled on me. So now I can use that in a pinch or later on. That'll be very helpful. The large pizzas heal you more than they did in the original. Let's take a look. I can't remember exactly. Now everyone recovers about 250 HP. It's that the small pizzas now recover everyone 120 HP. It still does give an extra HP worth. Hey, wait a second. I've never seen this mole before. I'm not your enemy. I'm simply a typical working class mole. Would you like to know how status ailments work? Yes, for the benefit of my viewing audience. Certain status effects are usually inflicted by enemies and are harmful. For example, being poisoned makes one take damage based on max HP. Oops, I mean it makes someone take damage gradually. Nausea prevents eating food and can make one inactive in combat. Immobilization makes someone unable to do anything other than use PSI, and has a low chance of going away each turn. Sniffling and Sunstroke will lower someone's offense, defense, speed, guts, and luck, as well as taking minor damage gradually. Oh, I didn't know that about the stats. Sometimes when an enemy uses status attacks against you, they won't work. This is usually because of your luck, which helps against most status effects. When you're affected by a status attack, the purple bar with an icon will appear on your HP and PP window. Whoops! I mean you can tell the effects on your body. The same thing is true for your enemies as well. With high enough luck, you can avoid all status attacks that are not PSI based, meaning luck won't help against sleep, feeling strange, paralysis, or PK flash. Also, did you know certain items, especially coins, will increase your luck? Watch out, because an enemy's luck will protect them just as much. You've probably noticed that sometimes Mr. Ass's tools won't work. This is because of enemies' luck. Stronger enemies will usually have higher luck. Best of luck to you in all your future battles. Tee-hee. Alright, now we can continue onward with these enemies, which are going to be rather tough. But I did pick up that magic butterfly, so that is a free PSI suck-it to impose on these bad guys. The urban zombies. Or those farm zombies, I can't recall. Let's find out. Muddy zombies. And armored frogs. There's no sense in really attacking the armored frogs yet. They have very high defense. But I believe Sean can still hurt them. Well, I'll use Mr. Ass to... Oh, what's the word I'm looking for? Let's go with sedate the zombie enemies. And let's use some more generation of the slime to make sure that these muddy zombies don't muck up our plans. Alright, now they're both frozen, and I can just... Well, why don't you just make me not move too, Muddy Zombie A? Even though you're not moving. You sly dog. And the Muddy Zombie B returned to the dust of the earth. And gained all kinds of EXP. Now let's get this adult drink. Oh, it's a bomb. I thought there was an adult drink. Maybe it was changed. Maybe the adult drink is a little higher up. We're gonna find out here shortly. Oh, there's actually other enemies here, red antoids. I better take them out, or they will kill me to death. I should also use calorie blocks. No, I better get that frog under control. Yeah, because the antoids aren't even going to survive that onslaught anyway. Okay, now they both can't move, but he can move again. They can both move again, but it did eat one of their turns. I suppose you've seen these guys, but for the amount of time it'll take me to finish talking, compared to the length of time it would take me to edit this in post-production, I may as well just keep the remainder of this battle contained within the confines of this video. Well, apparently I could have stopped. That's good, I can skip the rest of the battles. Alright, I will meet you on the flip side. Alright, good thing that I had all that extra PP with the magic butterfly. There's my adult drink. It's that zombie's malfunction. Oh, did you see the crocodile? It's a tough one. Oh, it's a plain one. He's not the tough one. The tough one comes later. I may as well... No, we better take this guy out, because... I'm not sure if it's the same for this particular version of the patch, but I seem to recall in other versions, if you jump enemies, get a surprise attack on them, that sometimes, when it comes around time to attack them, that they'll just... the slime generator will go away, so you waste your turn. Oh, would you move, Mr. Ass? Stop being such a Mr. Ass about it. I'm glad he was frozen for so long. I'd better slime generate him again. I might be dead anyway. No. Sean will be fine, but it's Mr. Ass I'm worried about. Okay, good. And I may as well top up everyone's hit points when we get out of here. Ta-da! Grown-up drink, not adult drink. Silly me. Am I misspeaking? You would think that, like, I just said misbehaving, it just made me think how... Like, I would have thought I would have seen more strippers around that are named, like, misbehaving, misdemeanor, you know, stuff like that, but it never really comes up. They're usually just fairly regular names. Maybe that's more burlesque dancers with the weird names, but I digress. We shall now balance this roach on my nose. Because I want a treat. So I'm gonna sit here with the violent roach on my nose and balance it for a minute. Be all like, look at me balance this violent roach on my nose. But didn't really pan out, so it fell and died. So I'm gonna keep on moving to the next city, because I need some healing. Fortunately, here in Saturn Valley, there is free healing. There are free in-stays, as well as free doctor visits. And the doctor here cures everything, not just colds. They'll actually cure death, among other things. I'm Dr. Saturn Zoom, and I repair your body. Doing! Do you want me to operate on you? Ding! Why, yes I do. Mr. Strange Text Man. I should probably also have a nap. But I think I should call Escargot Express first and get them to deliver something. So I'm gonna do that, and have a nap, and I'll meet you when I'm done. I'm gonna tinker around the city for a little while, so I'll meet you back here when I'm finished doing all that. Suppose in the meantime, it really wouldn't hurt to show you the upgrades I'm getting. I want to try to... I suppose... Well, it couldn't be any more than 4 grand, I wouldn't imagine. I want to have at least 6 grand in my bank for when I come back from here. You'll see why. Okay, I think the slingshot now doesn't miss. I'm gonna give it to China, but I'm gonna leave it off Sean. Because I might actually have some use for that. Yeah. So I don't think that would really raise Sean's attack too much. What else am I gonna get? I don't think I really want the Great Charm. Glittering Charm's not bad. That raises speed by 15, I think. First, let's get her a ribbon. I'm definitely gonna get that Glittering Charm, though. At least one. Yes, that's a good price, Zoom. Now, is there any reason to get her the charm? Yeah. Charm's still... Oh yeah, Charm's on the body, isn't it? It's not another silver bracelet. This is gonna cost more than I thought. Anyways, I'm gonna get a couple of silver bracelets, I'm gonna get one Glittering Charm, then I'm gonna meet you back outside. Okay? Alright, I'm all done with that tinkering. I'll briefly show you what it is I bought, though. So I got a secret herbal medicine for everybody, because the Horns of Life are like $1,000 more. There is the potentiality that secret herbal medicine will not revive you, but worst comes to worst, I could use it to cure nausea, which we're gonna want later. But I did also buy a couple of refreshing herbs for that same purpose. The Glittering Charm, I was mistaken. It doesn't actually do anything for speed in this one. Must be equipped on your body, gives complete protection against sleep attacks, which is good. Also gives 5 defense and 10 guts. which isn't the worst. I like having speed, but how's everyone's speed looking anyway? Speed 23, 23. Yeah, so Mr. Ass is a little slow. It might be better. I might switch. No, I'm gonna leave it be, because if I need to heal, I want to be able to heal with Sean first. So that pretty much covers that portion. Now all I have to do here is talk to this guy? No, I want to talk to him later. I talked to one of these fellas, yeah. Basement Grapefruit Falls, password I tell, Belchman say password, then stand still and wait for 3 minutes. Which I will do in due course. For some reason, when I stepped out there and saw that tree, for a split second I thought it was like some sort of big ogre-looking thing, like in Dragon Quest. There's a specific kind of ogre, and it was making me think of the same kind of thing, so... Alright, so I will go in here. I will procure this, I think there's not a neutralizer. Shield breaker? Shield killer? Let's look at all these, and we'll find out. Protractor, and instant guts, never mind. Well, I'm gonna leave here now. I'm gonna meet you outside the cave with the violent roaches. So yeah! Alright, we are through the cave. Now you need to go up and say the password. I gotta bypass these guys. I'm not gonna. Woe is me. Alright. Oh yeah, photo guy. Well, I'm gonna go in the waterfall, and I'm gonna say the password, and while I'm busy saying the password, I'm gonna stand there. But when I'm done saying the password, I will come back. So, hang on, guys. There. While I was saying the password, I actually got 3 minutes worth of chores done. So that's a good day. Safety first, don't get injured. Burp instead. Don't tell me what to do, presumably the boss of this area. Yes. Okay, you may pass through. Hey, be careful. Be sure not to drop it. Oh, I won't. Get off of me, creeper. Alright, I'm gonna muddy up these zombies here. One thing worth mentioning is in this area, you don't have to worry about using too much magic. There is a magic butterfly shop about 3/4 of the way through. So maybe be a little conservative about it, but you don't have to go overboard. Now, one thing to note about these here foppies. In the original version, these guys were, lack of a better term, gold mines for experience points. This version, they're barely worth fighting. But I'll fight them just to illustrate to you how this is truly factual. Once these dunderheads get finished fopping each other up. I believe they're still relatively easy to take out. Like, they're still all brain shocked when the fight starts. And also, if you have Magnet, you can most certainly just narrow these guys down to 1 or 2, just not many, so you don't have to worry about dying, but you could just PSI Magnet them until they're no more. See, that wasn't too bad. In the original version, that would give, I don't know, lots of experience points. This version, 1,300. So that's like, what, 200 apiece? It's like... If it wasn't the fact that you just get nickel and dime to death, I would recommend... Where's my healing? If you wouldn't get nickel and dime to death, I'd recommend just running from them. I must have some meager healing here somewhere. Right after I say, just use your magic. Good, I healed someone who's at full health already. Have you seen those slimy guys yet? Squishy slimes? They're not really that much fun to fight. Yeah, I did learn PK Fire B a minute ago. I also learned Healing E. Sean did. And I had never seen that before, so when I checked it, it does the Healing A for everybody. Oh, come off of it. Okay, fine. Just perish. I think what I'm going to do... yeah. So what I'm going to do here now, because she's dead, is I'm going to get to the magic butterfly shop. Then I'm going to stop the video. Then I'm going to leave. Bring her back to life. Then at the start of the next video, I'm going to be all like, hey, here's where you find these things. And you guys are going to be like, wow! Maybe I'll just use... Okay, I'm gonna try to use one of these secret herbal medicines. If it doesn't work, I am going to do that. Otherwise, I'm gonna show you that stuff this episode. Come on, sevens. Okay, good. So I'll heal her again after... Of course she'd get confused and beat herself up. Can I steamroll through here? Not likely. I'm telling you, by the time this video is done, it's gonna approach 40 minutes worth of footage. I'm probably gonna have 13 minutes worth of usable footage. Okay, so I'll use the IQ capsule on Sean. Because it really doesn't do anything to help Mr. Ass, from what I gather. Broken laser, we're gonna want that. May as well give that to... Well, I can't give it to him yet, so... Why bother? It's not like I can sleep anyway. So what's the big deal? Fortunately, there's only one last area that has any sort of treasure to it, so I may as well do that right now. Kill these guys first, though. I am, however, going to make a quick pit stop at the magic butterfly shop, because I'm probably going to fight a few enemies, and I don't want to die again this deep in. So I'll be back when I'm more magicked up. Alright, I'm magicked up enough to get these here treasures. I know this guy's gonna try to put the screws to me. Oh, I guess it's the other guy. I might be able to bypass him. Can we do it? Yeah, we're gonna do it. And you haven't seen the bees, so I'm gonna show you the bees. I guess I can take them out pretty quickly with my magic onslaught. Don't have insecticide spray still. I should probably just use it all after my last experience with it. See if it works. It probably won't get a chance to work because they'll be dead because I burned them to death. But maybe Sean will kill everybody before I have a chance to waste the insecticide spray. Could I be so lucky? I think I may be so lucky. Is that really lucky? There's 3 trash cans in here, I think. I doubt I have 3 spaces to put things. Yep. Well, let's do a little math here. HP sucker. Okay, that's good. I forgot that that's a thing. I thought it was going to freeze for a second. I almost cried. Vitality capsule. And what else? Calorie block. But we don't really need the calorie block. If I have one just sitting around, I should just eat it. Alright. Okay, Sean. Here's a block of calories. Now let's grab Vitality capsule. Normally I would give this to Sean, but I'm gonna go ahead and put it on China. Because she could really use 10 HP. Because she dies so easily. So let's see if we can bypass this guy. Nope. So you're the ones who destroyed the zombies that I assigned to Threek. Yup. He was just a regular old squishy slime, it wasn't a big deal. So will this guy be. Sir. Now I'm going to go back to the magic butterfly shop and I'm going to call this a video. Thanks again for joining me on my silly endeavors through the world of Mother 2 Deluxe. Once again, I am MegaHarv, and I do appreciate anyone who wants to watch these videos, any of my other videos, any of my friends' videos, any videos at all. Just keep on watching, I appreciate it, and I'm glad you like them, or else you probably wouldn't continue to watch them. So have yourself a jolly good night, and in the next episode we are going to fight the boss of Grapefruit Falls. So until then, keep cozy.